you say is now live, peeps.
Can and will be used against you. Can
Yes.
taken into evidence, and I forgot how they say it. Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to show that it's responding. Looks like you're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Mike is washing his hands real quick.
Bonjour, amigos.
Hello.
Hi. Happy Friday, and welcome to our Living on a Dime show. I'm Mike. This is Tara, who's not here today. Dave, are we centered up all right? Shot looks good.
You're gonna be that guy, back seat. Doing it already?
Are we definitely on?
Yes.
I have no idea. Am I supposed to look?
You are definitely on the etc.
All right. On today's show,
Yes, we are on.
Mike's gonna cook something.
You better give me a piece of that.
It's
bacon.
frightening to know. Oops. Well, Mike is, not letting go of the technical stuff. Mike is gonna cook some broccoli soup today because I just thought it sounded good, and it was something I thought I could do. We used to have it all the time, but I think we just forgot about it for a while.
No, we had children. And they didn't like green stuff.
Oh, well, here I said
And
everybody
stuffed
likes it.
mixed.
I said it's a family favorite.
No, they do now, but I just stopped making it because
they didn't eat it back then.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna make broccoli soup. It's on page 106 in the Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Save money.
Tara
Eat
will
better.
Tara will save money, eat better. Tara will be sharing that.
I will.
Yep.
Oh.
Any questions before we get going?
No, but don't forget to check out our Ultimate Bundles ebook collection is on sale right now, guys. So check that out.
What ebook collection?
65 ebooks. A really, really super good deal. Yes, it is.
And can you share, please, the link for that?
I'm working on it.
All right. Okay. So again, we're making the broccoli soup on page 106. Tara will be sharing in Dining on a Dime cookbook. Tara will be sharing the link for the recipe on the website that we just put on. So yay. All right. We already cut the broccoli, and it says 2.5 cups of frozen broccoli in here, but you can actually use fresh if you want. It's best to have bite-sized pieces, and one thing about this recipe is it's a good way to use if you have stems and things like these little pieces and you don't want to waste them. You can put them in this soup and it'll soften them up and they'll taste fine. So.
And I usually peel like the big portion of it. I peel the sides.
Oh, I peeled off all the little branches that were sticking off the edges. And do you usually cut it this size, dear?
Yeah.
Not bacon right now. Later.
Yeah, that size is smaller. Depends. Just whatever size you want. It doesn't really matter.
And it's just 2.5 cups. This is probably closer to 4, isn't it?
Probably about 3. Yeah.
Oh,
about
okay.
3.
Cool.
About 3.
But we can wing it. We'll use this.
Mm-hmm. That bowl holds about 2 cups, and if it's overflowing a little bit, that's
Okay. So in a saucepan, we're supposed to put the broccoli, the onion, and the chicken broth. I've already cut the onion. This is about 1/4 cup of onion. And chicken broth. Tara had some concentrated chicken broth here. This isn't quite 2 cups, but I'm just going to add a little bit of water to it.
Wait.
So
because I boiled it down a little bit. So.
Wow, this pot is already hot.
Oh, it's from the bacon pan. Just throw it in the sink.
All right.
Okay, now Tara's getting caught up here.
All
Two
right.
Family Homestead. I put an answer to your question about the soap mold. So.
Combine, bring to a boil. Okay, so there's the chicken broth I just put in. I took the frozen bit that she had and I just estimated because you don't have to be really precise on this recipe, right?
No,
It's not-
this is a throw it together with whatever you have.
It's not a yeast
Do
bread.
you want me to go down?
So now I'm going to take the broccoli and the onion that I already cut. I'm going to put those in here. And we're going to wait for them to boil a little while.
Thank you, guys. Everybody's glad to see you cooking.
Yay.
There are a few people
So
having.
do I need to add more liquid to this?
Yeah.
Mike has to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say something.
Everybody loves your apron. Looking
Yay.
handsome. Yes.
Woohoo.
Okay, Nancy, the soap course is still the old price if you want to grab it. Actually, today I had a huge change of plans with that. And I was planning on revising it and adding a lot more content, but then I got some advice that maybe I shouldn't do that and just make an advanced e-course instead. So, my mess up, but hey, love me anyway.
So now I need to bring it to a boil. So it's on high right now. It's going to take a few minutes. Do I need to totally cover that with the water? I didn't want to overdo it, so it'd be thick enough.
No, that's good.
Good?
Yeah.
So here's how I have it right now. Camera one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, so that's how we're starting. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil while we look at comments and see what's going on. And while I
Mike
prep the
doesn't
other items.
cook all the time. We're proving that even people who don't cook can cook these recipes.
Yep.
Ellen Bloomfield is impressed that you cook.
Ooh,
I actually can
Shannon's-
cook, I just often don't. What's Shannon say?
Shannon's 13-year-old son always uses our cookbook. Hey,
Yay! Hi, what's his name?
Shaylin? Is that Shaylin? Oops.
I don't see.
Oops. Well, it's gone now. Okay. Well, hey.
So-
See, Dave? If a 13-year-old can cook his own dinner.
So we had a little catastrophe before the show, so I'm less prepared than I usually am. Usually I'm paranoid, so when I do the show, I usually plan 3 hours ahead of time, and I'm delicately putting everything together just to make sure that everything's cool. But so right now, while we're waiting for that to boil, I'm going to go ahead and get the next ingredients together, because I did put the tablespoon of flour here, but we're supposed to add. Oh, do you want me to use that gluten-free stuff for you?
I won't eat it.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, it says add flour, garlic powder, and onion powder. So I'm going to, oh, actually we have the whole onions. So that's if you're using onion powder instead of onion. So I'm going to mix all the other items in here. I've got the flour already, so I need to add the garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And the world needs more salt, people.
Yes, my brother, I don't know if he liked the Superman soap.
Good.
My sister-in-law loved it, and she was pretty sure he would love it, but I haven't heard from him yet. So,
Dad, do you want me
how many servings? As many as you want to make. You can just
You
add
can stay there for a minute.
broccoli and milk to stretch it as far as you need it. How can you get my cookbook? It is right here. Let me get it for you. Our Dining on a Dime cookbook. And whoever asked for that, I don't know.
Can you see, if you can see us and this, that would be cool, but I don't want to.
Thank you. Everyone's loving my
Unless you
purple
sit
shirt.
down.
Actually, I've worn this shirt before. You guys probably just haven't seen it from the aprons.
If you sit down, you can, but
Okay.
not sleep.
The cold processed soap that I use on the show is the one with olive oil, coconut, avocado, and palm. That's the one I usually use on the show.
So, did you
So-
share the recipe yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, I didn't put it in the show notes. Okay, so here's the flour that I started with. And I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic powder and some salt here, 1.5 teaspoons. This is a whole teaspoon. And I don't care about getting garlic in the salt. So there's the
We eat garlic on
one.
everything.
And let's see, a half.
Okay, we maybe don't eat garlic on grapefruit.
Okay. And maybe a little extra salt because. And it says dash of pepper and.
Ooh, Arlene's daughter-in-law won't stop borrowing her book. Buy her one for Mother's Day. Guys, Mother's Day is coming up.
All right. Okay, now.
Andrea wants to see the spice organizer. Can you open the...
Andrea Cruz or different
Yeah.
Andrea? Hi, Andrea.
Okay, show the spice organizer.
So this is it right here. And it has 3 different sets of shelves. We can do like this. And Mike is still trying to figure out where everything is in the new system.
Yes.
Because Mike has... Dillweed. I'm sorry. Mike has 3 seasonings he likes. Garlic,
Deal with it.
salt, and fajita seasoning.
So
See?
Mike does not make change well,
Mike
so...
has the small size of fajita seasoning here.
Ooh,
'Cause I
Amelia
eat
made
on
the
everything.
pizza dough. Our
Of course
pizza was great.
Of course, we had some lovely people send us some Slap Ya Mama and
Yeah.
some chocolate sugar, which is over there.
That stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was into hot stuff.
So if you're just joining us, we are making broccoli cheese soup today. We have put the initial ingredients in the pot and we're waiting for it to boil.
So Simply Joyful. I've already done 3 loads of dishes today. I've about had it with dishes. Yeah. And that's not even, I didn't even make any soap. So when do you think you will set up your next e-course so I can plan ahead? It's probably going to be a couple of months before I can get it ready. We had a huge, I don't know, We had a huge thing go on yesterday and today with our business stuff, especially my soap stuff, that I had not anticipated. So I've been dealing with that for 2 days, and I kind of am fried from dealing with that. So
Michelle just had a surgery. She said thanks for keeping me company and sending me some soup.
Well, send you some. I didn't know Tara wasn't going to eat any.
You're using all the cheese?
So,
No, just half of it.
Marley, I probably got your order, but the soap is not going to be ready to ship for about 10 or 14 more days. It has to cure, so it's probably just waiting in there to finish curing, and then I'll ship them as soon as they're done.
Emirates wants to know, where did you get the spice system?
I put a link to Amazon on there. I'll do it again. It's right here.
On YouTube.
So,
Okay.
one thing on this recipe, you can use any kind of cheese, really, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people like cheddar. We like American. So right now, normally we buy American in a big block, but this is separated slices. So while we're looking at comments, I'm peeling these. But you can easily, even though we're using American, you can definitely use cheddar for this. And it says 1/4 to 1/2 pound. That's kind of flexible. If you really like it cheesy, you could probably put a little more.
Mm-hmm.
You could put less if you
If
want
you're
to
saving money, just put like 1 or 2 slices to just give it a little bit of flavor. So,
All right, it's just about boiling. Let's see.
all right, so BJ and Ellie were headed for a 2-day trip to see the Grand Canyon tomorrow on their exciting adventures that they've been doing. And an hour ago, BJ fell
Smack
and hit his head on the fish tank and hit his back really bad on the fish tank.
He has a huge fish tank. Yeah, he just lost his balance and fell and clipped it on the way down.
So they may or may not be going tomorrow. Of course, Mom doesn't think it's a good idea, but
You or your mom?
me.
Probably not your mom either, huh?
So
How did she
yeah.
make it home safely, right?
Yeah, Mom made it home yesterday, all safe and sound. And yeah.
See, Dave, here's the other
Here's
half.
the spice organizer again, guys, in case you're wanting it. And I will put our Dining on a Dime cookbook back in for you.
Don't eat it all, we need it for dinner.
Don't forget those mamas on Mother's Day.
Oh, yes.
Because moms like cookbooks that are like practical and easy to use,
Do you
which
think
it
you
is.
might like that for your Mother's Day?
I think I might, except I already have 2,500 copies, so you know.
Well, what's
Sadly,
one
no.
more? What if I sign it for you?
Oh,
Mike?
if you sign it, I'll buy another copy.
Oh, that's awfully sweet.
Darlene, yes.
You want me to bring
Go
it
to our
down?
YouTube channel and watch yesterday's video for our announcement for Ireland.
Woohoo. Oh, I didn't do the garlic.
Wait, what are you doing?
So, since I'm using real garlic instead of garlic powder,
Oh, and a little tip that I didn't put in the recipe here, I usually put a little dab of butter in mine too. So
this might work. This probably is roughly equivalent to a half teaspoon of garlic powder, right?
Oh, it's not.
in Mike's world it is, yeah.
Actually, should I just put less?
Yes, Alexandra, my Amish soap is probably better. My soap is actually probably better quality than the Amish, because usually the Amish use like lard or tallow, and I do not use those. Although they're perfectly good, but mine does suds really, really nice. Because I use different oils than the lard and tallow. I can get that link for you if you want to try a bar of mine.
If you cook this regularly, you can do it pretty fast, and I probably could do it faster, but I'm not feeling like going fast today, so I'm just kind of going at a normal speed. So, dear, it says to add the powdered ingredients after this is done simmering for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Ramona says her husband calls American cheese plastic.
Yeah, I've heard people say that too.
Hey, I call it tasty.
I love American cheese, so. Do I put this in at the same time as the powder stuff? 'Cause it doesn't say. It just says
Yeah,
add garlic
I would
powder.
put it in now. Yes, here's where you can get my soaps. I'm putting the links in now. Yeah.
Donnie Love says the page for the spice rack says page not found.
Uh-oh.
Can you check the link?
Well,
Did you
let
want
me
to
put it in again. Let me try again. I'll try again. Here it is.
Sorry. Mike is smushing up the garlic here so it adequately flavors that soup. And
Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry you just had surgery.
so how's everybody doing this Friday?
Yay. Well, Nancy's doing good. She says, every time I cook
Right,
now
Nancy.
with your recipes, my husband says the dinner is a keeper, and I say it's my new cookbook.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yay, I'm glad.
Up or down?
You can be on us now. I'm just waiting for that to
Yay.
finish simmering. And because Mike is a little too literal, like some of you out there, I actually set the timer to 10 minutes when it said simmer for 10 minutes.
Do I use a special salt like light salt, or we are on a you can use whatever salt you want, Mrs. Rose. Wow, Amanda's husband approves all the recipes too. Yay. All right. Let's see. I like American cheese, just not the processed cheese food slices. No one should eat that stuff. Ah, why not? It's not going to kill you. You know what? Here's what I say about processed foods. Okay. Tara shouldn't have gotten on it. I was born, I had 11 grandparents when I was born and great-grandparents. 3 of them are still alive, and they are 90 years old or older.
Oh, yum.
They have eaten processed foods. All 11 of them ate processed foods for 70 to 80 years of their life,
Hold on a second.
and they lived to be 90.
It's
So
only been-
I don't buy it.
It's only been 4.5 minutes and it's pretty tender already. So
Okay,
that's
then go
probably
ahead.
enough, right?
So
All right.
I don't buy the whole processed foods thing is going to kill you. Eat it,
Or
be happy,
GMOs.
enjoy your food.
So, on the recipe for the broccoli soup, I am now at the stage where it says simmer for 10 minutes or until tender. It's tender. The broccoli's tender. So I'm going to add the flour. I have the flour, the garlic powder, the salt, and the pepper in here.
What?
And instead of onion
Okay,
powder,
it's saying that.
we'll go find it again. And then,
I did.
It's not finding the page at all?
No,
Yeah.
I'm copying it from right here.
I'm not sure why.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let me see.
I'm going to
if
go
I
ahead
can
and add all
spice
this
rack.
now because this is the next thing on the list. So I put all those together, and I'm putting the real garlic in at the same time instead of the garlic powder. Yum. Mix
Hold
it
on,
all
guys. Let me get the spice rack for you. I don't know what Amazon's doing. It's being a dork.
I would just do a direct link for now. Is it when you click the pasted one, or is it that way if you paste it straight in yourself?
Yeah, I've just pasted it in myself.
Maybe Amazon's just having a little technical trouble at the moment. We had that problem the other day with something. Oops.
Here, let me get the spice storage again. Hold on. I got it. All right,
Hey Dave, why
here
don't
we
you
go.
sit down
Let's
just for a
try
second?
this
I'm
one.
gonna bring this over there. So this is where we are right now. I just added the other stuff. Oh man, that looks good. This is before we
Smells
add the cheese and everything.
Smells good too.
Okay, now I need to slowly stir in the milk. Yeah, it does smell really good.
Dave approves, which is really rare.
So slowly
Okay, got the
stir
spice
in the
rack on,
milk.
guys.
Slowly stir in the milk and add the cheese. Oh, do not boil. Oh no, do not boil once it's got that in.
Yeah, don't boil the milk because it'll curdle.
So do I just take it off the burner if it's right on the verge of boiling?
Yep.
So I'm adding the milk slowly. 2 cups of milk for sure. It seems like that would make it kind of thin.
Amazon, Amazon is doing something weird with our link, so I just put the direct link in. What?
If I add 2 cups, it seems like it'll be kind of thin. Should I just go with what looks right?
Yeah. Well, when you add the flour, it'll thicken it up.
I had the flowers in there already.
Oh, it'll thicken up.
So should I go ahead and wait or add it now? The extra milk.
You could add it now.
Okay.
Well, you can wait.
I
Just
can-
wait. It's fine. It's no biggie.
I didn't want to make
Okay.
it too thin, so I'm improvising. Woo! Because Mike likes his soups thick.
Okay. Let's see. Hi. Did a shout out to y'all last night. Sensible Living with Money Mom. Well, thank you, Sensible Living with Money Mom. We appreciate it.
thanks for the
Thanks so
shout-out.
much. Okay, how is boiling it versus steaming different? It's no different. It's all the nutrition is in there. It's not gonna float away or anything. So steaming it doesn't do
In what?
anything
Steaming
different.
what?
Oh, everybody's hollering that you need to steam your broccoli. You don't need to steam your broccoli. Don't waste time doing extra steps you don't need to do.
Oh, some people. I think it's because some people were saying that if you, I don't know if this is true or not, but that if the vitamins get in water and then you drain the water off.
Did you drain the water off?
No.
No, you just, it's all in there.
But no, for people just cooking broccoli in general, or are they talking about the soup?
I think they're talking about the soup.
With the soup, we're actually going to eat the liquid
Yeah.
part. So Yeah, I didn't put all the milk in. It said 2 cups, but I only added 1.25 cups so far. And it may be that I added a little too much water in the chicken broth, so.
Okay, got the link in, guys.
Hey,
it should be working now for you. Sorry about that.
So this is what it's looking like right now.
Whoa.
And I still have to cook it some more to get the cheese melted in the rest of the way.
Wait, are there solid onions in there?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, so what happened to my hot fudge cake on Wednesday was I forgot the baking powder. So, yeah, that's, typical Tara.
Oh, yum. It's not even finished yet, and it tastes amazing.
I bet it does.
Yum. Okay, so I'm afraid to boil it, so I've got it on kind of just above low. So if it acts like
So I heard if you have a long life, here's how you have a long life. This is what they said on the news today, or on the radio today, because everything on the radio is true.
Just like everything on Facebook is true.
So says Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
Be a good worker, have an optimistic outlook on life, and being a good worker and living in the country. They said those are the 3 things that keep you alive. Processed foods were not in there, people. Okay, got it. Eat your processed cheese product and enjoy your life.
See, that's where we differ. Tara likes the cheese. She just gets what it's at the store, but I like the one that actually says cheese. Although, when I was working in grocery, we were learning about that, and the cheese product is basically, it has a lot of milk mixed into it, so I wouldn't particularly think that was dangerous myself.
Ellen, I dream of a kitchen that clean. Ellen, you do that. I'll tell you what, Ellen, you get your kitchen that clean, and I will send you our 3 books, which are not in print. You send me pictures when you're done. You are making great progress. We have Dining on a Dime.
Print them just for her?
Quick and easy menus. No, I have them saved back. I have Dining on a Dime, quick and easy menus, and Dig Out of Debt. You get your kitchen this clean, and I will send you those 3 books. You have to send me pictures, though. I'll hold it back for you, because I know you'll do it. No, Mother of Many Horses, it's not Velveeta, but Velveeta is delicious in this.
Wait, did you say
So,
not sending
See, I don't like Velveeta because it's too, it reminds me, it's too much like the nacho cheese they give you at the stadiums and stuff. And to me, I get kind of icky when I eat that. I mean, it tastes fine, but... So I just turned the heat up because the cheese is still in clumps and it's not melting in very well. So I turned up the heat just a little more. I was a little paranoid about not boiling it.
well, yeah, you don't want to boil it because it'll curdle.
But never having cooked this myself before, I want to make sure I do it correctly. But it tastes amazing already.
The charger?
The charger?
Yeah.
For what?
Oh, it's right. It's for the computer?
Yeah. I'm unpacking
Why are
this.
all my ebooks showing up as unavailable? Because they're not available, Trinity Soap Company. We don't sell our books on Amazon at the moment. So.
Oh, the print books?
Mm-hmm. But you can go get our ebooks at livingonadime.com. I will put the link right here for you. All of our ebooks are on Living on a Dime.
So the ones we shared were print books that we had before, but they weren't the ones that we were selling. They were ones that other people were selling used. And I think that all the ones that we had listed, they ran out.
Yeah.
So at some point, we'd like to see if we could get some back in their store. But it's apparently a fairly difficult process to figure out how to make it work.
2 family, you do it too, and I'll send you a set. And I only have like 5 sets left, so you 2 would be special.
I thought you were saving them for the kids.
No.
They don't need books. What?
Kids could care less about our books. You know what they're going to do? They're going to get our books and they're going to take them to the thrift store and say, Mom and Dad keep loading all this stuff off on us.
No, I'd go on Amazon and sell them for $300 a piece because apparently that's what they're worth.
That's you that's doing that.
No, it's
No, that's
Dave.
not me.
Signed by the author's kid.
That's funny.
So what's everybody doing today? I'm usually in the comments and seeing everybody saying everything they're doing.
Well, Deborah says she loves Dining on a Dime. She got it last week and has used it all for but 2 meals for the last 6 days. There you go.
Well, I think this is pretty
Woo!
much... I'm getting a little bit of
Yep.
a little yellow on the edges, but is that
Yep,
done
that's
enough?
pretty good. Now,
So
if you
tilt
want it
the camera down
thicker,
there.
you can add more flour and let
So
it cook for just a little bit longer.
This is what we have where it's soupier. Actually, I don't know.
Lori, yeah, that link took you to our webpage. Yes, it did.
Maybe I'll put a tiny bit more flour in there.
Deal. Daryl will probably have a heart attack if the house is cleaned and organized. Ah! That's funny. You should do it when he's out of town one day and just surprise him. Okay, my family is now on board. We are on a budget. They love my Dining on a Dime cookbook. Woohoo!
So I decided to add a little more flour just to thicken it up just a little bit more.
Good job, Cindy.
It's pretty nice looking the way it is, and it tastes really good. But I'm going to go ahead and just thicken it because Mike likes thicker soups.
Oh.
Not yet.
Dave, did you,
What?
if you're having trouble, go look at the activity monitor.
Dad's using it.
Do you know what kernel task is?
It's any one of the things that's open. If you have other tabs open that aren't part of the show, close them all.
Everything, no.
All right, so here's the recipe for the thing, for the recipe.
Can
Okay.
you share this for a moment while I go rescue him?
Yeah?
Sorry, he's...
We're not in a...
It's all right for just a second.
No, it's
well,
fine.
the flour's
It's fine. It's
pumping.
going down.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah, it's just...
Sorry, Mike thought I was going to have to get over there and...
Sorry, I thought the show was going downhill.
Yeah, Winda said, I've made a lot of cream of broccoli soup in the restaurant, never steamed it. Why bother? There is more to life than having to wash another pot. Exactly. I would not waste time steaming broccoli. That is totally crazy.
Wow.
No
this is
offense,
amazing.
but... my sports spice organizer I got at Bed Bath & Beyond with a coupon. So...
So I have a question for you, dear.
Vicky says... Her son says she yells a lot. She's like a homemaker drill sergeant. Wow, and I'm in calm mode.
I have a question for you, dear.
Yeah.
So the recipe in the book doesn't talk about bacon, but Tara said that we could add bacon, and you said break it over the top.
Yep.
Do you just put it over the top and then just let it sink in, or do you put it over the top when you serve it?
When I serve it, so it's pretty.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Hello, Karen. I don't know who's here. Yeah, Mom's not here. She's looking at a house with my brother. They are trying to move. Blizzard warnings up north. Wow. Thunderstorms and tornado washes south. Wow, I'm glad we're in Colorado. Nothing happened today.
I thought you said lizard warnings.
Blizzard.
Lizards have been on my mind since I saw that in Ireland. You know there aren't any snakes in Ireland, right?
No.
There aren't any snakes in Ireland. And it turns out that apparently, from what I saw online, the only native, what do you call them? The kind
Ground creeping lizard.
the only native reptiles are some kind of small lizard.
Karen says she got the ultimate homemaking bottle. It's great info. Yay!
Yay! Glad you're liking it.
Yay, yay,
The
yay.
cool thing about that is that there's a huge amount of stuff. So even if you get some that's useful, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
With the first time we ever had anything to do with that homemaking bundle, we had a book in it,
Yeah.
and man, there was a lot of stuff in there. And
We don't have one in this time, but, you know.
but a lot of
we
the
had
stuff
before.
is the kind of stuff we might put in there if we had it.
Yes, we have a banana bread in Dining on a Dime that's delicious. Here's another one that you can make either into bread or cupcakes. It's in cupcake form on the website, but just throw it in a loaf pan if you want banana bread instead.
You want to try this?
Um,
Oh, except it's flour.
yeah. You trying to poison me? Oh, that is so good.
Yum.
Oh, man.
So Dave's not here.
Yeah, and I do add like a little bit of butter or bacon grease. Holy cow, that's good.
Do I need to put any butter in there? It's pretty good just like
no,
that.
that's pretty good.
So I'm trying to think of a pretty bowl.
Good, Mary, that you're getting up in every commercial and doing one small thing, even if it's a small thing. I'm so sorry you're not feeling good. Believe me, I'm totally there.
Do we have a darker bowl?
No. Well, no, I don't.
All right.
I missed my announcement last night. Jeannie, go back and watch the video. It's on YouTube. Find out if we're going to Ireland or not.
What are we?
I don't know. Are we?
So, except Mike is not very dish friendly here because I'm now using another.
Yeah, Mike uses a lot of dishes when he cooks, but that's okay.
Mike washes all
He's
dishes too.
cooking, so I don't mind.
Well, I only
And
have the one pot, except I just used the ladle and a spoon.
Mike,
So-
I will say, Mike washes more than his fair share of dishes. Here's
So-
his apron right here, guys.
Ah! Mike is eating the bacon off of his fingers. All right, so we don't have a cameraman to tilt down. Do you think you want
Can
to?
you?
So I have the soup here, and I put it in a bowl. And what we do is just before, if we're going to use,
find out if it's straight or not.
can you
I
see
have
it?
no idea. I don't know. It's not.
You can't see it. Oh, you're looking at the wrong thing.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. It'll show up in just a minute.
Switch to OBS. So sorry, we can't tell for sure if you're seeing it.
Oh yeah, there.
That maybe needs a little. Okay, so
Sorry.
if we're going to use bacon, we go ahead and sprinkle the bacon on afterwards just to make it look nice.
Yes, Joan.
And-
This is the recipe in Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Except the bacon, it doesn't say the bacon in the book, but we did put it on the website. So we'll put in some bacon to make it look nice, and I've actually put.
Cecilia says you make this look easy.
Thank you, Cecilia.
That's because it is easy.
Sometimes also to add a little different color, I might slice up some like green onions and put those over the top too, just because the difference in colors makes it actually really nice.
Cecilia loves our
So-
white bread too. Hello, Tammy. You be typesetting. Stop watching us and get to typesetting.
So Mike's going to turn off the stove so we don't incinerate what's left of the soup. And I'm going to try this with the bacon in it and see how it is.
Now, if your family doesn't like broccoli chunks, you can grind it up with a hand blender. Yes, Terry, this is in the cookbook. So you can
Man, I am a
grind it
good
up in the
cook.
cookbook if you want.
Don't
I'm a good cook
So-
thanks to this book.
don't speak too soon. Wait.
To Dining on a Dime cookbook, eat
So,
better, spend less.
This broccoli soup recipe is on page 106 of our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Eat better, spend less. Where did you see that? Oh, sure enough, eat better, spend less. I was thinking of that Walmart saying that we came up with just before we saw it from them.
Yep. Is there any way one could buy your first book, Forgotten the Name? It's called Not Just Beans, Alma. We don't have it in print anymore. Yeah, we don't have it in print anymore. But
So let's see, what time is it?
it is 5.
Do I dare go ahead and make our
So-
sandwiches?
If you want. Mike's feeling inspired. Oh my goodness, that soup was good. I'm gonna have to blow my gluten-free diet for that.
No!
Okay, I won't blow it. I should have had to use
But speaking of
cornstarch.
gluten-free, do you have your gluten-free bread?
Yeah.
Oh, I should dump out the bacon grease and use the same pan.
Yeah.
Do you have your bacon grease jar so I can put it in there?
Uh-huh.
So that was the soup. It was super easy. It's yummy and delicious. And now, since we have time while we chit-chat with everybody on Friday,
Wait, is there leftover pecan?
I was going to make some sandwiches.
Oh, I don't.
Is there leftover
Some.
pecan?
I was
We have
thinking
this
making ham and
leftover
cheese
pecan.
sandwiches.
Can I have this
Yeah.
leftover? Can I have this leftover pecan?
Liz.
Wait, stop it!
You want to snarf all the bacon? Hold
How
on.
many pieces are left?
Three.
1, 2, 3.
You guys can each have one.
Why not two?
So he's going to be our used car salesman. So do you have the container for the bacon grease? Oh, we're starting a new one?
Yeah.
So we're going to use the rest of this bacon grease. So what we do is we just put this in the sink, and then we dump whatever's in here into that. And I guess I'll probably leave a little bit in the pan instead of using butter for that, for the sandwiches. Or would that
Yeah.
be weird?
No, that'd be really good.
I thought so.
Okay, so I got this new bread from Foodies. Don't buy the delicious multigrain bread, although
It's just disintegrated?
it just disintegrated on me. Although I will say
It
I
is
called
delicious.
the company and they are sending me coupons. So the company was very generous. Thank you, Foodies. I've always used their gluten-free bread, but
But the multigrain
the
bread.
new multigrain did completely fall apart on me, so I was very sad because this was expensive. This was like $8 for this loaf. It was ridiculous.
So do you want me to do mine with just regular bread, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So because I love my wife, I went and got some goat cheese for her.
No.
Not right now.
But Dave has one.
And
All right. Let's see. Let me
so
check
do I
the
just put
comments
this on
here.
like any other cheese sandwich, the goat cheese?
Yep.
I've never used goat
Yep.
cheese before.
Just like that.
Oh, that looks like it's going to be good. Oh, hey, Dave, why don't you tilt down here so
Kathy,
we can...
cheesecake. I will be over to your house soon.
Here, I'll bend down a little so you can get my face in.
Nah, I'm zooming in.
your
Oh, okay.
handsome
I'm
face.
excluding
Man,
you.
I'm so sorry. Everybody who's having bad weather and all our poor homestead friends are having baby animals born in these freezing weather.
Is it freezing for them too?
Apparently, I'm sorry, guys. It's cold here, but we didn't get snow or
Oh, did
anything.
you get the ham?
Oh, can you grab the ham slices out of the cheese drawer?
So I'm just making basically cheese sandwiches now with. So we make ham and cheese sandwiches where we take the. We just basically make a cheese sandwich and put some ham on it. But Tara can't eat the American cheese anymore because it has milk.
Oh, wait, there's one that's open. Is that one open?
No.
No, hand me the other one that's open, Jack.
So Tara can't eat the American cheese, so I put some goat cheese on here. And since we have a little bacon grease left in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and do it with the bacon grease too.
Yes, Deborah says the soup is super easy. You're right. It is super easy.
So what I'm wondering is, I'm going to use this whole wheat bread, and I'm not sure that it's gluten-free.
It's not.
Oh, is this the open one? Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if you've never made, I'm sure you probably made cheese sandwiches, but if you haven't made a cheese sandwich, we normally just put butter on both sides and put a piece of cheese in the middle without the plastic wrap if it has plastic wrap, and cook it that way. But for these ham and cheese, we just throw a little ham on there too. Do you want cheese on both sides or just the one side?
This one's fine.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I got the.
Oh, sorry, Jen. You're not feeling very good. Jen might be passing through to visit us and say hey on her way to where
Yay.
she's going.
So I'm going to put this on there since there's already bacon grease. I probably don't need to butter either side of it, do I?
Probably not with the bacon grease.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Jack.
No, Mrs. Maggs, I did not find Mom's earring yet. I don't know where it went. I just have absolutely no idea. I'm wondering if one of the kids accidentally threw it away.
Hey.
Hey, it's for horses.
No.
But you're a little boy.
So
Hey.
for mine, I'm going to
I
put
think I might be doing
2 slices of cheese and put the meat in between. And that'll be delicious. These sandwiches are super easy to make, and they're really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
We
if you
love
don't like American cheese, you can probably use, I'm sure you can use cheddar or anything you want. Cheddar would be good. Not so much on
Don't you find food tastes better when your hubby cooks? Amen, Marley. Even if it's in the microwave and it's somebody or
Hot pocket.
another's calendar, something
Marie
or another.
calendars? Yeah, I might keep some Marie calendars around in case we're all feeling dead and nobody wants to cook.
There are days I just can't do it, and I'm like,
Okay,
forget
David,
it.
come back up.
Do we have Penny Pinch Mama's books in print? No, we
Oh.
don't, huh?
Let me zoom out, guys.
Actually, maybe we should maybe we should reprint Penny Pinch Mama for
That's gonna
the
fall in
20th
love with
anniversary. I don't know.
Man, this is good soup.
Goodbye,
You know,
Marlia.
I really do like the American cheese better myself. The cheddar is just too sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosemary said, there's the title for our next cookbook. I'm a good cook because I use this book. No, Mom didn't make this apron. We actually got it in Estes, but
Oh yeah, did you see what it says on the bottom? Can I see
Yep.
it, Dave?
Yeah.
We saw that and Tara said, I have to have that for you for the show.
Yep. June, I do not make my own gluten-free bread, but after I paid $8 for this, I'm going to start trying. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Do you have to pour cooled bacon grease? Not with the mason jars. I've never cracked a mason jar, except, well, okay, yeah, you do. Yes, you do. So what happens is if you get your bacon grease out of the fridge and pour the hot grease on top, it will crack your mason jar. I did do that. But just let it cool down and then put it in. That's a new mason jar. It didn't come out of the fridge, so.
Another thing is we always put the mason jar in the sink and plug the sink so that if the grease, so if it like cracks or something, it doesn't blow glass everywhere. We've never had that happen though, ever.
Susan, how long does the ham slices last in the fridge? I don't know. I would say probably 5 to 7 days, but I eat it quicker than that. So, what kind of ham? I can't eat nitrates. They give me headaches. And so, yeah, I know. I just ate the bacon. So I have to get the natural, no nitrate ham.
I normally get the no nitrate bacon, but since it was just a seasoning,
Yeah.
we didn't worry too much because it was a difference of like
Yeah.
$2 versus $8
Ooh,
or
Cindy's
something.
making chicken enchiladas.
Yum. I love enchiladas.
Yeah. Rocio says she hasn't had grilled cheese for a long time. I know, they're good and they're so easy. So, Susan, Tara, do you have to rest a lot? Yes. I don't rest enough. Actually, I need a place to go to where I can just sit by a lake or something or... Oh!
Ooh, wow.
Do you think...
It wasn't sizzling, but sure does look beautiful.
Where's that place we went to? Do you think it's snowed in? That place we went camping? I could rent one of those cabins for a couple of days.
Place we went camping.
Yeah, last year.
Wait, with the cousins?
No, we didn't go camping with the cousins. With the kids.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Wait, are we going camping? Wait, what?
Well, we might go camping this year, but we'll see. But I could go up there and sit for a little while. Guys, we have 1,500 recipes and tips on our website at livingonadime.com. Go check it out.
Dave, can you grab a plate for Mom, please? Oh, actually.
So, yeah, Jessica, if you can't afford the book, we have over 1,500 recipes and
Doesn't matter,
tips.
that's not brown, right?
Sorry. 1,500 recipes and tips at Living on a Dime.
Ooh,
For those of you who can't afford the book, it's all there free. Not the whole entire book, but a lot of it's free.
Hey, Dave. I'm going to have you tilt the camera down just a second here. Oh, mine's not melted yet. Oh, I might need to throw some butter in there.
Okay, let's see.
One
Is
thing the
rice
bacon grease
gluten
doesn't
free?
sizzle like.
Yes, rice is gluten free.
Dave, can you give me a stick of butter out of the fridge, please?
So, let me check comments.
So, I'm going to cut it with this.
Throw some bacon on those sandwiches. Oh, Danny, that would be delicious.
Oh, I didn't think of that, but we ate all the bacon. Well, there's more that we didn't cook yet. Here, I asked Dave for some butter. Mine isn't melting because the...
Where's it located? Mom hid it,
what?
I think, behind
What?
all
Actually, is this sufficiently cooked for you, dear?
the butter.
I didn't put cheese on the one side, so it's not sticking.
Here's some over here.
Put it behind the 60 cinnamon roll package.
Just use the good old processed margarine.
I don't really like the flavor of the
Add
margarine on my
more,
sandwich.
add
wait,
more
dear,
stuff.
is this sufficiently cooked for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn the camera down here for a second. If you guys don't know this trick, I think most of you do, but we like to use pizza cutters to cut pancakes and sandwiches and all kinds of things. And it's so easy to just do that. And there's your sandwich, my love.
Thank you.
I'm going to throw a little bit of this.
No, I don't have a coupon for the book right now.
Are you guys gonna eat from the same sandwich like in those romantic movies? Wait, what?
I'm going to throw a little bit of this margarine on mine. If you'd rather use
Oh,
butter,
yum.
fine.
That's good,
Do you
dear.
still want it down?
Oh, sorry. No, you can tilt it back up again.
Yum.
I'm going to... Oh, whoops. I left mine sit on here too long while I was cutting Tara's.
That is good. So Carol says, I watched you and Jill on YouTube and Fibro and CFS. Thanks. For the first time, I thought someone knows what I'm going through. Lots of good information. Yep, I do.
So is that actually good?
It's really good.
How's it good with the goat cheese?
I don't know if I should let you taste. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like cream cheese. It's really good.
Man, that is good.
Add a dill pickle.
Actually, it does taste like cream cheese.
A dill pickle would be
cream
really
cheese
good on there.
I was going to say, would cream cheese be cheaper? But if you can't eat cow milk, then it's not going to matter. All right.
Actually, wow, that is really good.
So now I'm going to cut my little sandwich and take a taste of it. I just thought, well, maybe this, maybe these little ham and cheese sandwiches would be good with this soup, and I think that was a good call. So
Yum.
we're not going to look at that side. This is the Mike forgot to. Well, I had the burner off, so I thought it wouldn't burn, but I was
That's
cutting
all right.
hers. So this is the side that you want to see, the pretty side.
See, you just didn't want to show me up. I know how that is. That's good.
That's a good, easy dinner.
Ariana, the pizza cutter is great for things like waffles, pancakes. You could even use it on things like bacon to chop it up really quick.
Oh.
You could use it to cut toast. If you have a bunch of toast with kids that you need to cut it up for little kids.
Toast, yeah. With the kids, when they were little, it was such a pain to sit there and try to cut all their pancakes and everything. So we would just use that and just roll it 3 or 4 times across and turn it and roll it 3 or 4 times the other way.
Hey guys, if you're on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out.
Something else that's really awesome is this. I don't know if you know what this is, but it's a chopper. So we just have to, for vegetables and stuff, like if we're chopping onions, we might just take some onions like this little bit here, and we can set them on a cutting board and just take this and push it down like this a lot. And actually, should I demonstrate that?
Yeah.
Since I'm talking about it? This wasn't a show about chopping onions.
You need
But
to
I'll
the
get you a
cutting
link
board.
here if you want.
I need to get the cutting board.
Except keep in mind you have to do this on a cutting board because it tears up your counter. We found that out the hard way.
Does it seriously?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. So basically these are just cut into slices like this. Can you see where this is, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
And we could just stack them like this, and we just put this thing on here and push a few times, and it's all cut. And if you want it really fine, you can do it a lot. But that's plenty fine for what we do, because I like it chunky. So I wasn't going to show you that, but it just occurred to me while we were talking about easy ways to cut things. So
I think we're having a lot
Anyway.
of
There you go. Got the food.
okay, go
In
ahead and
there.
put the camera back up, and I'll come look with you. So I'm going to go check with Dave to see how everything's working out. I'm creating a big mess
Oh,
here,
it's back.
but
It's back. Saved it.
Mike knows the cleaning.
So Paula,
fairies.
why mayo instead of butter on your grilled cheese works is because mayonnaise is made out of oil and eggs. So it's like frying it with a coating. So,
That the thing's
wow, Ellen says Dining on Dime Cookbook has already paid for itself with just the salad dressings alone. Man, thank you, Ellen.
This-
Woohoo!
So this is a really well-known comfort food recipe, this broccoli cheese soup. Mike's looking for a napkin
Use the pizza
we go.
cutter on
on the soup.
quesadillas too.
Yeah, actually, works.
You can sit down and take a
Pizza
break.
cutter works great for the quesadillas. So yeah.
There
So
you
what's
go.
everybody doing this weekend?
I don't know. What are we doing this weekend?
You know, it's funny how much more relaxed the show is when I'm not doing the comments.
It is for you.
Sorry.
Just
Do
kidding.
you want me to take over?
No, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Yeah, this weekend,
What are we doing?
I'm hoping nothing. We have a meeting tomorrow so we can discuss the progress on the books. See, we have to schedule meetings with each other, or else we'll never talk.
So we have a book meeting. So yesterday we had a couple of soap opportunities come up that hadn't quite expected, to be honest. And so I was dealing with that today, but we are working on the second Dining on a Dime cookbook, which we've got to figure out. We need to name it. We need to stop calling it Dining on a Dime 2. We need to name it. What are we going to name it?
Cooking magic.
Ooh. You can't screw this one up. How's that?
Foolproof cooking. If you start to burn it, hurry up and log into Living on a Dime and see what Tara did.
That's funny.
That's a lot of extra chit chat, though.
But because you got to be to the point. We've learned in marketing, you have to be straight to the point. Don't messing around. Don't do cute names like
Oh.
Not Just Beans.
Did you share the thing about Pinterest? Because we're supposed to do a drawing on that today.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go do the Pinterest drawing.
Wait,
Every Friday, we are doing a Pinterest drawing. You want to give them a chance to do it?
Well, I would share the link, and then we can look for comments for 10 minutes while everybody that wants to do
You're
it still goes and does it.
nice. See, I just
think-
say, if you haven't been doing it up to now,
Yeah, but half the people didn't know about it. So we have a Pinterest giveaway. So what we're doing is, if you pin one page on our website, and I would just say something that looks really good to you,
yep.
and then you go to this place and post what you pinned, then we do a drawing every Friday. And so if you don't get to it in time today, we'll do another drawing next Friday, and if you do it today,
Yep.
it will end up in next week's drawing. Hi, Jack. Yes. Not in the office, though.
Living on a Dime, the sequel.
So,
Ooh, Terry says the cookbook will save you money, plus you eat well. If you're on the website, I just shared my. I think she means pantry.
it does say
picture.
pantry.
And you
Oh,
can
pantry. I misread it.
You need my reading glasses, dear.
I misread it, yeah.
And if you hate the book and you absolutely hate the book for some reason,
Fromage.
then then we can
Nice.
Then we can give you a refund if you send the book back, and we'll pay for the shipping and everything.
Yep, we
But
guarantee
so
you'll
far-
save it to the first trip to the grocery store.
We've only had like 3 people out of the 500,000.
Here's the link again to go register for the drawing. Pin something and put it in there,
How
and
many
in
people returned it?
about 8 or 9 minutes, we've had 3 returns.
Out of
So
500,000
if
bucks.
you don't get if you don't get it in time to pin something, we will still do more drawings every Friday.
We're doing a drawing every Friday. We
If there were
are,
a huge number of pins, we might do extra drawings.
yeah.
So, but so
Yeah.
far, people were having a little trouble figuring it out, and then we changed the pin it buttons on our site, so they're much easier to find and to use.
You did a good job.
Mike's
Did you
been
get that other problem fixed today?
the sitemap.
Yeah.
Fixed that yesterday.
Oh.
Today I experimented with a different graphic format.
Oh yes. Is that the new broccoli one? Let me go look again.
Did you like it?
I did, but I didn't see it on the website. Here, let's go look. Living on a Dime. Wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong
Click on the
thing.
home tab,
You think?
and it's right at the top. Oh, and I didn't put anything in the show. So the show notes have a lot of the links that we share, but it doesn't say the right show. So
Oops.
it doesn't have the, oh, hey, we should go put the recipe in. After the show, if we haven't done it before, then I will go put the recipe there in case you don't find it.
What?
What?
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I like the new picture
Do you?
font.
Yay.
That
I won't-
looks like something from Pinterest.
I may not use the same thing on every picture, but that looks pretty good.
What do you guys think of the new font we're using on our Pinterest pictures? Go look at the broccoli cheese soup picture and pin it and see what everybody thinks. I think that's great.
I said to Tara, I don't know, I just threw this together. I didn't have time. It was like, it's getting to where I forget to eat lunch till like 2:30.
I didn't eat till 3:30 today.
And so I said, I just couldn't stop myself from trying to change something here. And you might want to look at it while I go to lunch. And she said, I love it. And I thought, I didn't think it was that great, but good.
Ooh, Jolene says, I can honestly say I've learned so much from Dining on a Dime and watching the show. Kid-friendly food and husband is happy as well. Thank you so much. Man, we sound like an infomercial.
We do. Thank you. Hey, and thank you everybody who tells us your story of how we helped you, because,
Yeah, we needed it this week.
well, honestly, we do get more positive comments and we sure appreciate that, but the negative comments are very memorable.
So Christine wants to know, do you work for someone or just for your business?
Just for living on a dime.
And he does not have enough hours in the week.
Yeah, and lately, ever since, so I was already kind of thinking about this before, but since the Facebook change kind of really hit us on the show, we've been reinventing some ideas, and I've been doing a lot of technical work behind the scenes to make everything work better, to try to improve the fact that we lost a lot of viewers from Facebook's change.
Yeah.
And it's actually working pretty well.
Yeah.
And at the same time, so we're doing a lot of technical fixes and things to make it easier to get around and stuff.
Shannon's
Thank
and-
you.
Also, there are other things I'd like to be doing in addition to this, but this is taking up a lot of the time.
So Fun Cooking Channel doesn't know much about business. She said $21 a book times 500,000 books. That's, let's see, that's $10 million. OMG, they're millionaires. Well, here's the thing. For a large portion of those books, we
$10 million?
Yeah. For a large portion of those books, we only got 25 cents per book for several 100,000 of those books. And then the rest of them, of
Like
course...
200,000 we only got
Yeah.
a quarter for.
And the rest of them, of course, we have business expenses. We have to pay when the post office decides to steal or destroy our books. And so there are a lot of business expenses in there. So we do not get $21 per book. Unfortunately, I
Well,
wish we did. Maybe we should just double the price
the
since
other thing
people
is-
save so much money on it.
We've been selling them since 2005, so it also, when you break down all the expenses and
No,
take it
we've
away...
been selling them since 1999.
No, the dining. Well, it was not just beans before that, but yeah. It's okay,
Yeah.
so it's in 1999. But most of that 500,000 were since
Yeah.
2005. But once you take off what we don't actually get paid for them, and then you break it down to what we actually get paid, and then we take off expenses that we have to pay to make them possible and all that, then it ends up being less per year. But last year was pretty good, and the year before that was pretty good, and before that we were barely scraping by all the time.
And we are self-published. And by the way, for those of you who want to know, not that it matters, when you see an author and they make like America's, what's that bestseller list or whatever on New York Times, whatever, those authors, they get 10%. Authors get 10% of what the publisher sells the book for. But what you don't know is most publishers will sell their books for like 50 cents to $1 each is how much they sell. So even if a book is $14.95 in the store, most authors only get between 10 and 50 cents depending on how much they sell it for. So
well, and if there's an author that you really like who sells the books on their own site, a lot of the times they get a much bigger cut if you buy it from them on their site. So just a little factoid, if you're going to buy it, and you can buy it from, because there was Daniel Lappin when we bought his thing.
Yeah.
Some of those things, if you buy them on Amazon,
or if you
he gets a little tiny bit, but if you buy it directly from him, he gets a decent size amount.
Which is why we don't sell to Amazon, because right at this point it would not be worth our hassle to sell to Amazon. So
dining beyond the dime.
That's good. This book has simplified recipes for me. Before I would feel overwhelmed, but you take the hard out of it. Well, thank you. Show them the book. It's our Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Did you share the link?
All right, I will put the link in.
The link to the book and some other things are on our show notes page at livingonadime.com. And if you click on show notes, I did not add the broccoli cheese soup on there, so I will need to do that as soon as I get over there to the computer.
And you can send us a check to Living on a Dime, P.O. Box 193, Meade, Colorado, 80542. Yes, and we have taxes to pay too. And get this, we have to pay unemployment tax for Mike.
In case I get laid off.
But if we lay him off, he can't claim unemployment.
That's a little...
Seriously.
That's a little small business tip, is you can't lay yourself off.
Mr. Trump needs to take care of that. I think I should email Mr. Trump and tell him to take care of that for us, don't you? I think he would. He would listen to me.
He has other things on his mind.
Like keeping the world from going into World War III. Hey, my taxes are more important than World War III, don't you think?
But our, we also have to do taxes quarterly. I'm not complaining. It actually works out better for us to do it this way, but we have to do 3 different tax returns every 3 months of the year. Yeah. And at the end of the year, we have to do another tax return based on those. And then we have to do the regular income tax return for the business and for the business to the state. Yeah. And then we do the same thing with our personal like everybody else does.
Yep.
So...
All right, guys, I'm going to go pick the Pinterest winner. If you followed the instructions, let me just make sure nobody... Okay, here's an Etsy thing. Maybe I should... Oh.
I feel out of the link since I don't know what everybody's been asking today.
Okay, here we go. All right, tell me when to stop.
Stop!
Well, don't scare me to death. Okay, it is.
All right, no whammies and no whammies.
Seriously?
And stop!
Oh my goodness, it's me! It was the test message. Okay, let's do it again.
Tara, what? You won a Dining on a Dime
cookbook! Do you think the author will sign it for me?
I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Okay, go again.
Tara won! You pinned it and you won. Okay.
Go again.
Click one. Michelle Boyd!
Woo!
Woohoo!
Michelle!
And thank you. She says, hope it helps get more people to your site. Thank you. And that's one reason why we ask you to pin ones that look good to you, that look like something that's interesting, because that's probably the kind of thing other people would want to see. Like if you pin something that nobody would care about, then it's... Yeah. You'll be helping other
Jerry
people too.
Jerry says, congratulations that I won my own book. That was pretty funny. That was classic, wasn't it? Funny. Oh, man. All right, guys. Let's see. Homesteading the Pioneer Way. I thought if you self-publish, you got it all because you have to pay to publish. Well, you do get all the money, but you have to come up with the thousands of dollars to print the book and the thousands of dollars to pay for things like typesetting and graphic design and website design and
just the cost to print the books. The last $2,500 was $10,000, and $1,000 of that was just to ship it to us. Just to ship the books to us, and that's not the cost to ship it back to you. That's just the cost to get it here from there. Oh, thank you,
Jen!
Jen.
Jen just gave us a super chat. You are so welcome, girlfriend. Thank
you.
She's gonna maybe come visit us. We will see. Hopefully.
Cool.
Hopefully. We might be going to Atlanta in 2 weeks and we didn't even know it.
Wait, hold on the book thing. I was going to say,
So-
when we used to get it on Amazon, we had to ship it through an intermediary, Baker and Taylor. Well, and there was another one. You might recognize the names.
I can't remember.
I forgot. But anyway, it's an intermediate place, and they take a cut, and then they sell it to the bookstores, and they take a cut. So we have to sell it. If we sell it to them, we have to sell it at a 65% discount.
And we pay the shipping.
So we pay the shipping to them, and we get 35% of the cost. But if they decide to ship it back to us, we pay the cost
shipping.
back too.
And what they would do was they would order 20 books, sell one, and return 19.
And then they would have us ship it again to
Yeah.
another warehouse.
And yeah, exactly.
And so it got to where on a lot of those books we were barely scraping by, and we thought,
Yeah.
man, there's a lot of work for that.
Yep.
And if we just have them on our website and sell them directly, then we get paid more, and we can get them to people faster usually.
Ramona, you
So-
just need to follow the directions in the pin post that I put on there, and it'll tell you how to do it.
It's and if you can't find the directions that Tara shared, you can go to the show notes, and it says Pinterest giveaway, like
Yep.
the 5th link down or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, Florida Singularity. We might be going to a soap conference the first weekend of May in Atlanta, possibly. I'm not sure yet. We're trying to decide if we're gonna go or not.
Yeah, Tara made a soap contact who asked if we would go to that. And
Yeah.
So it sounds like it might be an interesting thing.
I found a soap supplier that I'm gonna start working with, and I'm super excited. You guys all know my molds issue I've been having. I'm pretty sure they're gonna solve it. Between them and Two Family Homestead, I think I am gonna have some wonderful soap molds. I'm super excited.
Dave, Julie is asking to translate our book to French. I feel my fellow Quebecers would love it.
They
I don't
probably
think I
would.
could. I'm not that smart. Oh, wait. Oh,
No,
wait.
she offered to do it for us.
We got a super chat.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was from Jen.
James, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yep. So
Yes,
Thank
the
you.
Atlanta thing was a person who is in the soap business was impressed by a lot of what Tara had done and suggested that she come out to that conference. And we thought it might be a good way to go learn some things that are useful and maybe make it possible to do better stuff with the soap.
yeah.
And that's kind of why that was kind of the reasoning why Tara realized that there's a lot more stuff in the soap e-course than she's actually charging for, and she was
Yeah.
planning to increase that price. But we were thinking instead just making a separate product that's advanced stuff.
So if you guys, I sent a thing to my soap e-course, or to my soap list where I share my YouTube channel videos and stuff. We sent a thing saying that I'm raising the soap e-course price. After talking to this gentleman, I realized that's a mistake. I'm gonna keep it lower so that anybody who wants to can afford it. But instead of expanding it, I'm going to just make another separate advanced e-course, and I'm gonna get that done and do that instead. So
if you just want the basic, it costs less.
yeah,
But if you really like it and you want to do more, then you can get the extra.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if you didn't see our announcement about kind of what we decided with Ireland, it's
On YouTube.
It's on
yesterday's
YouTube
video.
at livingonadime.com, or sorry, youtube.com/livingonadime. It's yesterday's video. It's only like 3 minutes, so.
Homesteading the Pioneer Way, Kim McNutt is the one who got me in contact with this other guy, and I can't wait to see her. I'll have to fangirl. She already agreed to do videos with me. I am doing it. This is my job.
See, now you know how I feel. You're like, Mike, flip through there and pick somebody.
Guy, I'm just messing with it. Would you like to look and see what else we have? So
I'm
yes,
just seeing what precipitated another comment,
I
but I
would
didn't
love to see, and yes, it's the HSCG conference. The problem is they're sold out of tickets, so I don't know if I'll be able to get a ticket or not. He's gonna see if he can help me squeeze out a ticket there.
Well, they just have to say,
so-
you know who she is? Oh, definitely, she can.
Yeah, no, we don't have any promo codes right now. Trinity, yes, we are looking at working with Essential Depot possibly. So we're talking with them right now. I already use Essential Depot, which is why Kim told me I should talk to them, and why I did. I already buy my lye from them, and it's a lot cheaper than where I was getting it before. And so I've been using their lye for 6 months or a year now, and I'm super, super happy with it. It is really good lye. So yeah.
Just a little funny thing, or not a little funny thing, a little trivia thing that might be useful in the future. Years ago, when we lived in Wichita, Kansas, I did a show for PBS about Old Cowtown Museum, which is like an old West town that's there. And there were a lot of unexpected disasters along the way. And we ended up not having any funding for it. But it aired in a lot of places. Mm-hmm. So when we realized, we're going to have trouble getting the funding for it because of some logistical changes they had at the museum, we ended up producing a video spot for Dining on a Dime. Mm-hmm. And we put that on there. So, when you see a thing that says, the McNeil, or I forgot what they call it now, News Hour is brought to you in part by whatever. We had a...
Living on a
Old
Dime.
Cowtown Museum is brought to you by Living on a Dime, publishers of the Dining on a Dime cookbook. And it was pretty cool because we got a professional announcer to mention it, and we had all kinds of video stuff on there. And
Yeah. I just shared Kim's link to her YouTube channel. She's been great. We've been chatting. I actually talked to her on the phone yesterday, and she's the genuine thing in real life compared to her YouTube channel. She's the same. Love that about her. All right, guys.
I think that's one thing about YouTube that's cool is a lot of the YouTube people we know are pretty much like what they seem like. Except some of them aren't as tall as they look on camera.
Oh, you know who you are.
I didn't see him on here today, though.
He's not, but I'm going to send him a message and tell him.
Nothing wrong with that, though. You're just fun-sized. So, by the way, Tara wants to come out to your place. And that's a perfect segue to ask permission.
That's funny. Yeah, I keep threatening Alderman Farms, our good friends Tammy and Patty. Tammy. Oh my goodness.
Tommy and Patty. Wait a minute. Is there something I need to know here?
No. Tommy and Patty are good friends at Alderman Farms. I keep telling them I'm going to come out and stay on their back 40 and camp for a while. I'm so tired. Sorry, Tommy. I am so exhausted today. The stuff we've been dealing with is great news, but when I have to talk a lot or when my adrenaline gets up, it's really hard on me. So anyway.
Laura, the paid super chat is it's an option you have in YouTube if you want. That's the little $sign down there by the comments. You don't have to do it. But like if you want to support a YouTuber or just cheer them on for something they did and you want to give them $5 or something or whatever, you can put it on there, and then when you give that money, it makes your comment show up like in bright yellow or green or red, and it's just a way it's largely meant for large YouTubers that don't see the comments very much, so you can actually get them to notice your comment. Yeah. But it's also a way that a lot of people will just recognize something they like from their YouTube, somebody that does a show they like.
So Aunt Jeanette wants to know, how do you like your new glasses?
Fine.
Can you see, how many fingers am I holding up? I don't think you can see very much better.
That's because you're hiding your hand.
So Jack, have you stopped walking into walls? Come over here. Have you stopped walking into walls? When was the last time you walked into a wall?
Like last year.
Last year? I was thinking you were going to say never.
Jackie, do you have an idea of what shipping on 5 books would be? It is $4.50 for the first book and about $1 for each additional book.
I thought it was like $50 for shipping.
No.
One thing you can do
is
you can go to our website and you can add it to the cart and you can put your name and address and don't get to the payment part. But after your name and address, then it'll give you a chance to... It'll tell you what the shipping will be to your place, and then that's before you have to enter.
It's about $8.50 to $9.50, $9.50 somewhere around there.
So if you get that far and you change your mind, you don't have to pay, and then it'll just clear out. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. All right, guys. we will. Oh, out of Goshen!
Oh wait, hold on.
Now they come on.
Hi, out of Goshen. Homesteading the Pioneer Way says I'm only 4'9". When we met Doug and Stacy, had to stoop down to get a picture. Yeah, Doug is like 9 feet tall.
So I just watched your Justin Rhodes video. That's great.
For out of Goshen?
Yeah, and Out of
Oh.
Goshen is going to be coming to visit us pretty soon too.
Woohoo.
We're so excited. We're having everybody visit us.
That'll be awesome.
And July is our meetup.
How long are they going to be here?
I have no idea. How long are you guys going to be
Maybe
here?
we should take them up to the park.
Ooh, well, they're from Colorado. The mountains aren't a big deal for them.
Wait, they're not from Colorado
Well,
originally.
they
Everyone's
lived here. They lived in the Springs.
I thought it was just a short amount of time. Oh,
Guys,
well, never mind then.
everyone's celebrating that you're here out.
We should take them up to our favorite spot and have a little campfire.
We
next to the
should,
stream.
yeah, we should go take you to
Dude.
our favorite campfire spot in the mountains.
I just had an explosion in the comments.
We, what was I gonna say? Oh, it went out of my head. Oh, our meetup is January.
She's an old-fashioned girl. How we finally caught you live. I'm glad you're here. I hope you've been here for a while because we're getting ready to go off.
Our meetup. When is our meetup? Where is our meetup?
It's
I don't know.
It's in the comments or it's in the notes on the show notes there that you need to. So it's July 1st.
Here it is,
Here
July
in Colorado.
1st. Our meetup, Meade, Colorado, July 1st. Here's the information. Come see us in person. Only if you're nice. If you're not nice, don't come.
If you're not nice, then troll us from where you are.
And just stay where you are and troll us from there. Yeah, so.
By the way, I
anyway.
want to shout out to our thumbs down person. You know, you're really helping us out there.
Here,
So,
how many do
not
we
that
have
we
this
want a lot of
time?
people to do it,
Here,
but
I'll help them.
How many thumbs downs do we have this time? Does it say? Oh,
We
it
have
doesn't say.
8 because I
8 thumbs.
I added one.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
I didn't mean that much.
I get thumbs up instead.
Thumbs
I
ups
don't
are great,
care.
but we don't mind the occasional thumbs down because it makes the thumbs ups look more genuine to YouTube. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so July
Especially when they
1st
see,
is
like,
our meetup.
375 thumbs ups and 2 thumbs downs. They're like, I don't know about that.
Hey, I don't care. It helps us.
I know.
The thumbs downs actually help. So it's not a big deal.
Oh, Activation likes my apron. Oh,
Oh, is she on here?
Jack said she said she loves the apron.
Well, Lisa, our good friend. We love
I didn't
Lisa.
see what you said,
She
Lisa,
was
but
great.
but we really love you.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank you for the.
$200.
Thank you, People 7.
Oh,
People
you're
7
so
gave
funny.
us. Should we say? I don't mind saying.
She gave us $2. That's
She
great.
gave us a super chat, so in order that
In
Tara
order-
would spank me for the fun-sized comment. Actually, I made that comment because Ellie's not very tall and she likes to say she's fun-sized.
Yes, she does. She does.
But
she
she's
does.
brilliant at parkour because she's just the right size for it.
Oh man, Justin Rhodes was amazing. Yeah, we loved him. So, they're gonna stay about 10 days.
Woo!
See, they're staying with us those 10 days because
Should we
they
put
don't
them on
have
the back
family or
40?
anything here.
Should we put
I'm
them on the
kidding.
back 40?
Their family lives here, so they'll probably see us for like 2 hours. But that's
Where
all
are you
right.
now?
I
You're
don't
not in
know.
North Carolina anymore, right?
Probably not, because their videos are past when they're.
I haven't seen your last several. I've been frantically trying to get our website back
Jennifer says, "Come see us July 1st if you're not nice. July 2nd if you're not."
on. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, guys. 20-hour drive to Colorado. That's no big
Oh,
deal to family.
so
Come
somebody-
on over.
Somebody's asking how tall we are, and that was one of the. Oh wait, Out of Goshen said something about campfire songs. We can sing
Yeah.
campfire songs.
That'd be
It's
great.
too bad
And
we
we have
can't-
a fire pit.
The sad news is, well, if
If
we
we
take
don't
them
go to
up
the
to
mountains.
our secret special location in the national park, but if we, the problem up there is we can do the campfire songs, but we can't broadcast it live because there's no internet. That's how remote it is.
Yeah.
We can't
So
even
we'd have to
a
do it in
hotspot.
our fire pit in the backyard.
Somebody asked how tall we are, Emery Shea. So Emery Shea, when we all met the other YouTubers, everybody was surprised that some people were taller and some people were shorter than we
They thought I was short.
They thought Tara was short because our camera is a little bit above our eye level, just because that's what we were taught in TV. And other people shoot with their phones down here and they look big. So Tara
People
is, what
want
are
you
you,
to
5'7"?
spank him. Here,
David,
5'8".
I am 5'7".
Tara's 5'7" and I'm 5'10".
Yep. Mother of Many Horses, are you seriously trying to come? That would be so cool. Yes, the snow will be gone in July.
Oh, hey, today we were forecast to
It'll
get.
be okay.
We were forecast to get snow, and it said trace amount of snow, but
Yeah.
usually that means flurries in the air. And I got up this morning, I was like, yay, no flurries in the air. But
And I was
then
like, oh man.
but the winds kicked up to 35 miles an hour, and it was really cold wind all day long.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I was telling
Amy T.
Jonathan.
Amy T says it amazes me how long you guys drive. Anything over 7 hours and we fly. Oh yeah. I mean, we drive. Driving, you have to drive here. Like, well, and this is extreme, but when we had Emily and BJ and Ellie all in high school, and David and Jack, they were going to 3 different schools. And between Mike and I and BJ driving, between the 3 of us, we were driving 7.5 hours a day between all 3 of us to go just get kids to school. We about lost our minds
But
during that time.
Because of that, and because of seeing what happened with BJ and Ellie later, where they didn't want to take advantage of some of the benefits of the school we were taking them, we said, we're not taking the other kids to a school that far away anymore.
Yeah.
And of course, Emily, she was already going to the school where she was, and we
Yeah.
just didn't want to dislodge her from that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So, oh, Jonathan from
Thank
Florida
you, Kay.
Singularity is thinking about coming out. Oh, we'd love to
Yes.
see you.
I saw you say something about that, but I didn't see what you said, so I'll need to go check it out.
Yay. All right, guys. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. Buy all of our books so we can keep the lights on.
Thanks everyone who loves
And-
the apron. Did you see, if you haven't been here for the whole show?
It says trophy husband. Oh, you are.
Aw, thank you love your apron, and also that you cooked. Thank you.
You are.
I'm gonna go eat the rest of this. Well, not all of it, but I'm gonna go eat some more of this lovely broccoli
Well,
cheese soup.
April, come to Colorado, and if we go up into the high if you go up into the high country in July, there's still snow. So.
Although I'm not sure
Yeah.
this year. This year there's a significant shortage of snow that's staying up there.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, we love you. We will see you later. Have a great night. Dawn, I do not have a soap room. So, we will see you guys later.
You have the mini soap room that I made you.
Visit us at, but she means like a soap
No
making.
sink or anything
No,
like that.
I have a special room where I store my soap with the door closed so everybody stays out of it. But,
And you can pack stuff, but that's all. She can't make it there, sadly.
yeah, Out of Goshen is leaving North Carolina this week, then Florida for a week, and then Colorado. Woohoo!
Woohoo! You're gonna
Yay,
like
Colorado!
Florida. Florida's probably already pretty warm.
Colorado is great. You guys can come just in time for the snow. Because last year we had snow like on
May 27th.
Yeah. it
Last
was
2
crazy.
years we've had snow on May 27th. Then both years
Yeah.
it was like 5 or 6 inches.
Yep. Visit us livingondime.com. Bye.
Have an awesome weekend. Bye. Mike's gonna finish eating.
Oh,